Ever wondered why you haven't heard of Unit 731? What unimaginable horrors were concealed within the dark shadows of this covert World War II research unit? And who were the innocent souls entangled in nightmarish experiments, all in the twisted name of science and warfare? Join us as we plunge deep into the bone-chilling story of Unit 731, a chapter that history tried to forget but refuses to fade away. This isn't just about the past, it's an ongoing saga where mysteries deepen, questions multiply, and the truth is more unsettling than anything you've ever imagined. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button because you're about to step into the dark world of Unit 731. Now, on History's Untold, Unit 731, Human Experimentation Lab. Unit 731 operated covertly as a research and development unit within the Imperial Japanese Army during World War II, officially named the Epidemic Prevention and Water Purification Department of the Kwantung Army. It was headquartered in Pingfang, a district in Harbin, northeast China. This secretive unit conducted deeply unethical and horrifying experiments on human subjects, with a primary focus on biological and chemical warfare research. The atrocities committed by Unit 731 were both disturbing and inhumane. Their experiments involved the deliberate infection of Chinese and Allied prisoners of war with deadly diseases such as anthrax and smallpox. These infections were induced through methods like injection and ingestion, aimed at studying the disease's effects on the human body, including their progression, symptoms, and potential treatments. Beyond disease-related experiments, Unit 731 also delved into frostbite research by subjecting individuals to freezing temperatures. Under these harsh conditions, they observed the development of frostbite, gangrene, and explored possible treatments. Perhaps the most gruesome aspect of their activities was vivisection, where living human subjects were dissected without anesthesia or pain relief. Prisoners were often restrained to prevent resistance, and surgical incisions exposed organs and tissues. Diseases were introduced and injuries inflicted, all while the victims endured unimaginable pain. These experiments aimed to gain insight into the effects of diseases and weapons on the human body in the cruelest manner possible. The consequences for these victims were horrific. They endured immense suffering until death finally ended their torment. Unit 731 also sought to develop deadly pathogens like bubonic plague for potential use in warfare. They conducted field tests in Chinese villages, releasing plague-infected fleas and other disease vectors to study the effectiveness of these biological weapons in causing epidemics and mass casualties among civilians. Unit 731's headquarters in Pingfang operated under a cloak of utmost secrecy, surrounded by formidable defenses. The compound was ensconced within layers of barbed wire, guard towers, and vigilant armed personnel, rendering it nearly impervious to external scrutiny. Even within the compound, stringent controls restricted access to specific areas to minimize awareness of their activities. As the conclusion of the war loomed and Allied forces approached, Unit 731, like many other Japanese military units, launched a concerted effort to obliterate any evidence of their heinous actions. Documents, research materials, and records were systematically eradicated, leaving no trace of their sinister experiments. In an evil bid to quash potential witnesses, Unit 731 and other Japanese authorities resorted to intimidation, coercion, and, in some horrifying instances, enforced relocations or even murder to silence individuals who might possess knowledge of their abhorrent deeds. The extensive efforts to conceal Unit 731's activities underscore the awareness among its members and Japanese authorities regarding the appalling nature of their experiments and the dire consequences they would face if their actions were brought to light. This cover-up serves as a stark testament to the gravity of the atrocities committed by this covert unit. The aftermath of Unit 731's activities following Japan's surrender in 1945 is a complex and contentious chapter in World War II history. In a broader initiative to gather intelligence and access scientific research from the defeated Axis powers, the United States struck an agreement with key figures from Unit 731. In exchange for their research data on biological warfare, the US government offered these individuals immunity from prosecution for their wartime crimes. The United States' decision stemmed from concerns about post-war communism and the desire to establish Japan as a potential regional ally. Granting immunity to Japanese scientists, including those associated with Unit 731, was seen as a means to secure their cooperation and tap into their expertise. Nevertheless, the decision to grant immunity to Unit 731 personnel has sparked widespread criticism, with many arguing that it allowed individuals responsible for heinous war crimes to evade justice. This controversy continues to cast a shadow over relations between Japan and its neighboring countries, particularly China and South Korea. While some Japanese officials and individuals have acknowledged and apologized for the unit's activities, the extent of these apologies and the acknowledgement of the full scale of the atrocities remain contentious issues in international relations. Victims, their families, and human rights organizations persistently seek closure and justice for the victims of Unit 731. They advocate for transparency, accountability, and further recognition for the atrocities as crucial steps towards reconciliation. Thanks for tuning in on History's Untold. If you enjoyed today's episode and want to journey further into the fascinating corners of history, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we unearth another incredible story. Until next time, keep questioning and keep exploring, because history is filled with stories that are just waiting to be told. See you in the next episode.